Have you ever wanted to try bikepacking but don't know where to start? Today I'm going to show you a simple categorization method so that you won't miss out any item on your first bikepacking trip. By the end of this video, you will know where everything goes and how to keep your bike balanced for an easy ride. So when I pack my bag, I think in terms of system. So there is the slip system, the food system, the hygiene system, electronics, the repair and miscellaneous. So these are the items that I have. For the sleep system, I have my tent, my air mattress pump, pillow, sleeping liner, fan, and torchlights and headlamps. For my food system, I have the Trangia stove, the fuel bottle, the lighter, some food-related accessories like spoons, chopping board, knife, and of course the food pouch and a table and chair, and water bottles. For my hygiene system, I have my clothes, a towel, insect repellents, hand sanitizer, and toiletries. For the electronics, repair and miscellaneous, they include my rain jacket, a wallet, first aid kit, some paracords, an e-reader, portable battery, GoPro, rain cover. Once I have all the items from the system figured out, I would then identify which are the heaviest items, because you want to split up the heavier items into different sides of the bicycle so that you will have a smoother riding experience. The heaviest item for most people will be their tent, sleeping mattress or the sleeping bag, our water bottle, a chair. If you have laptops and cameras, those are a few things that might be heavy as well. So for my rear pannier, I use oblique bags. Oblique bags are rated at IP64. The 4 in the rating means that it's protected against water splashing from any direction. I use this in heavy rain. It has been very waterproof. Just in case, I put my electronics that I want to be protected in Ziploc bag. And one thing that I like to do is also to put things in organizers, even though it does add to the weight. But I find it a lot easier to identify what is inside. Inside this bag, it will store my portable battery, headlamps, and torchlight. And this bag I will use to store my first aid kit. And this will be my toiletries bag. And my food pouch, I have 2 of them. Sometimes I just want to separate the dry bag from the wet bag, and I'll put the food inside the stasher bag if I need to. This stasher bag would go inside the food pouch. Another organizer that I use is this compression bag. Usually I will put my sleeping mattress inside together with my pillow, my sleeping liner, a fresh set of clothes. Things that I will need for sleeping, I will put them together so that it's very easy to find them. I don't compress them down fully. I just make sure that this width can fit into the bottom of the oblique pack. I'll put my tent on one side and the mat. And to keep bike balance, I will put the air mattress onto the other one. I have my tent here and my sleeping mattress here. I'm gonna put my electronics onto this bag and then my food system into this bag. My stove, my Trangia uses alcohol. So I've added a bottle cage here to store the alcohol bottle because I don't want it to be mixing inside my bag. I will put my cooking accessories here as well. Any other food item that I need. For knife, usually I will hang it around my belt if I'm on the island, but obviously if I'm cycling, I will put it inside this bag. Another cooking related stuff will be a table. This goes in here as well. And if there's some space, I will put my raincoat on top, so that it's very easy to access. Electronics toiletries will go to the other bag. My electronics, my first aid kit, toiletries, water bottle, multi-tool, paracords with carabiner. I've never really used it, but just in case. Bike cover. For my chair, I will put it on the rear rack and use a bungee cord to tie it up. And my fan, because it's a bit of an odd shape, so I'll tie it on the rear rack. Just that when it rains, I will put a plastic cover over it. Now I will put things that I need to access very easily on the front bag. This usually means my wallet, my sunglasses, and gloves. With this system, your group of gears become very modular. So things that you will require swapping out, which is usually your food or clothes, it becomes very easy to access them and to swap them out. Once you have a system where you understand how your packing methodology goes, it becomes very easy to pack very consistently and to find things very easily. You can adopt this system to whatever bag that you own. It can be a saddle bag or a front foot pack, a front pannier, foot pouch, or a frame bag. Or if you do not have a bicycle specific bag, you can tie a backpack with a bungee cord. Just make sure that things don't get into the wheels. Fundamental concepts remain the same. Group your items into system, split the heavy items for balance, keep your frequently used gear accessible. One more thing is to make sure that whatever gear that needs to be waterproof is properly waterproof. So if you notice, I did not include any repair kits in this video. It depends on where you're going. So if it's some place like Singapore, you know that the road is flat, and if your bicycle can handle heavy weight up to 120 kg, chances of it failing honestly quite low. So I don't bring repair kits during my overnight camp here. Also, if your bicycle fail in Singapore, it's easy to call transport to transport your bicycle and repair it at home. But if you will be at somewhere where you need to do emergency repair, for sure pack in your repair kit. If you watch my camping videos, you do realize that I carry a lot more things than what I've shown you today. The ones that I've shown you today are what I think is essential for having a comfortable overnight camping trip. And when I go on my camping trip, I do bring my camera, my GoPro, my tripod. All this add to a lot of space. This is my approach to the bike packing setup. So I find that once you start to think in terms of system, it's very easy to just swap out the gear at any point in time. Let's say you do not want a tent. You might use a hammock and a tarp or a quad tent. So it's very easy to just categorize and make sure this whole trip is not overwhelming. And if you're interested in any of the items that I've shown you in the videos, they are all in the description link below. Your bike is all packed and what's left is to go and enjoy your adventure. Until next time, stay curious and see you outside. Bye!